Hello and welcome to this classic C interview question. And the question today is write code to reverse a C-style string. C string means that ABCD is represented as 5 characters as opposed to 4, including the null character, therefore. And we're going to start this by creating our function reverse, which takes a car array called str. And we're going to have our main function, and we're going to make this test driven. Therefore, we're going to bring in assert. Whoops, what am I doing? Include assert.h. We're going to have to allocate our strings, and for this, we're going to bring in include stdlib.h, and we're probably going to have to bring in include string.h. And let's start by creating our string. Car star str equals malloc size of car. You're not supposed to assume that the size of car is 1 byte, because hypothetically on some platforms it could be something else. It's just not an assumption that you're supposed to make. In reality, it's probably going to be 1 wherever your code is going to run ever, but it's just a convention. And then we'll just put in the actual size of the string, which is plus the null character. We'll make it 5. And we are going to use the strcpy call with str and abcd to be really faithful to the question. And now we are going to assert reverse actually we're going to call reverse in line, reverse of str, there you go, and str let me just look at the question again. Write code to reverse a C-style string. It doesn't actually say that we have to do it in line, but let's do it in line anyway. It's represented using 5 characters. Okay. Assert str, and we'll say strcmp with str on one side and dcba on the other hand. And this equals 0 because the strcmp compares strings, and it actually gives us the difference between how many characters are different starting from the first character. So in this case, none of them are going to be different, and therefore strcmp is going to be 0. Right. If str, then we're going to have a temporary character, and we're going to have a car pointer called end. So while str Okay, let's have end equals to str, and then we'll check whether we're at the end or not. And if we're not at the end, we'll increment end. So this will bring us to the end of the string, and then we'll just come back one character. I'm getting some warnings, but let's just ignore that. And here is the main crux of our algorithm. We'll say, let's just iterate over our string in a special manner. We'll say, while str is smaller than end. And this iteration is going to be quite interesting because we basically are going to be going from the outer edges of our string towards the center of our string and swapping the characters. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to have tmp equals, actually we dereference tmp, no we don't, because that's a single character. So tmp equals the start of our string, then we're going to have str plus plus, which is a post increment. So this is the beginning of our string, is going to be equals to tmp. Or rather, we're going to make it equals to end. Okay, so now we've copied the last character of the string at the start of the string. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to say end minus minus equals tmp. And this should reverse our string in place without using any additional character buffers. Build succeed, and it works. It ran first time flawlessly. Great. I'm chuffed. So once again, we could simply put this in a function called test reverse. And return 0. And of course, let's not forget to free str at the end of our test call, because we don't want to have a memory leak. Although the operating system is obviously cleaning this up, but nevertheless, as this project would grow, this would be a memory leak. And just for correctness, we can say that str is equals to 0. This is not really required at this point, but just for the sake of it, someone might be extra picky and say, well, you have a wild pointer during the last couple of executions, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no we don't. So this covers how to reverse a C-style string in place without using any extra data structures. Thank you very much for your time. If you like this channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video.